makeup Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Charlotte and today we're gonna do a first impression on Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. What it says on the website is that it is a high pigment, long wear, full coverage foundation that corrects visible flaws to transform skin. Some big claims there. And then it also said that it revealed a matte finish, flawless base for up to 24 hours. I don't know whether anyone would wear makeup up to 24 hours, but okay. And then it says how to use and apply. It's to apply smoothly and evenly to your face and blend with your fingertips. I don't see that working because for full coverage foundation I usually use a sponge or else a brush, because using your fingers is probably gonna take a long time because it's a full coverage like product. Yeah, that's about it. So I guess we can start applying products to our face now. So first of all, I'm gonna prime my face. I'm first gonna use the Pixi makeup fixing spray. The mist here is like not very even, so I don't like to use it for fixing makeup, but I like to use it for priming the skin because it does give like kind of like a tacky finish. Afterwards, I'll just use my Porefessional as usual. If you guys like noticed the new setting, it's because I'm back in Melbourne for uni. So now we can move on to using our foundation. And I'm in the shade 30 Sand, which when I swatched it in the store, I kind of found it actually quite dark, but then because this is the only one where the undertone matches my undertone, so I just decided to get this one because I reckon, you know what, I might get tanner in the summer anyways. I forgot to tell you guys the price. On the Maybelline website, it says it retails for $11.99. I think it's USD, but where I get it was from Chemist Warehouse and I got it for around 14 Australian dollars, I think, because it was on discount. So first of all, it has a pump, which is quite unusual for a drugstore foundation, and I'm just gonna shake it up a bit. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna divide my face into two parts. On my right hand side, I'm gonna use a sponge. On my left hand side, I'm gonna use a brush and see how it applies. First of all, I'm gonna take my Echo Tools sponge and I'm gonna bounce it on this side. So I'm actually gonna take a pump first. I'm just gonna bounce it on the right side of my face. I didn't notice like a significant scent. I can tell that it's quite full coverage because it has covered up my redness right away. But the other thing I'm also noticing is it's oxidizing a little bit to the orangey peachy side. So I'm gonna blend it on my neck because my face is not gonna match at all. So you can definitely see from my forehead, which is freshly applied to my face, it's basically two different colors. So the foundation has definitely oxidized. I'm just gonna use the Rosy Rosa BB/CC cream brush, which is my current favorite, and take a pump on my hand. Whoa, you can already tell using a brush the coverage is so much better because it definitely just covered my breakout immediately. So what I'm seeing now is that this foundation is very full coverage, but it's also very natural, as if the finish is very natural. It also feels very lightweight on my skin, and basically this side, it already sets itself kinda, so it's actually quite nice. So now I'm gonna like layer on some of my more problematic areas, another layer, so we can see how buildable this foundation is. So it definitely did give me more coverage, so I'm happy with that. The only flaw I would say about this foundation is the shade range. It's either like pink undertone, a lighter shade, or like a yellow undertone but a darker shade, which is okay. It's very common for a drugstore foundation, but it's just hard to find your own shade. Like definitely now it's oxidizing more and more, and my face is just very dark compared to my neck and my body, so that's not nice. The undertone really matches my skin tone. It's yellow undertone. The lighter shades are so pink that I can't put it on my face, but now that my face is so dark, I don't know how much neck bronzing I would need. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light. This is a new one. So now it's powder time. Use my RCMA powder, which I have put into this little jar for easier access. So I tapped a bit of powder on here. So I'm just gonna take my Echo Tooth sponge again and use the flat side to bake my under eye. And then I'm just gonna use like the remainder to tap on my forehead, my nose, where I get the most brightly, and my cheeks. And I'm gonna use the butt of the sponge and just take a bit more powder, not a lot, just a bit. And I'm just gonna set the rest of my face. I've come back with like brow makeup, eye makeup, and everything on. So all of the stuff that I used would be linked down below. So now let's move back onto the face. The first thing we have to do is contour. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. contour palette. Looks like this. So I'm first gonna use this color to contour. I'm gonna use this giant fan brush by AOA Studio. I think it blends out okay on the skin. So now I'm gonna move on with blush. The blush I'm gonna use today is by BH Cosmetics. It's their floral blush in the color Caribbean Coral. So afterwards it's the most exciting time. It's highlight time. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Shimmer Highlighting Powder in Rose Glow. So one thing I have to say about this foundation is definitely everything blends out very easily on the skin. Obviously I did set the skin, but the bake also swiped off really easily. I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is his Star Family collection in the shade Nathan. I think this is a very full coverage foundation. It definitely blends out really nicely with the sponge and with the brush, and it also has a natural finish, which I really do like. It is a matte finish, and I would say it matches every single claim that they have on the website. The only thing about it that I don't like is the shade range, because the undertones are very far apart. There's mostly like no yellow undertones foundation in the lighter range, and then in the medium range they're basically all yellow. So that's just what I kind of discovered when I swatched them in the drugstore. It's now currently 11:10 on the clock, and I'll catch up with you guys several hours later. What do you think of my skin?
It's cracking at the side, but so far it's okay. 我觉得有点是糊的感觉。
But I always crack on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's just
my nose.
suitable for oily skin.
Elva, what do you think of my skin?
She's sitting there, that's why she can't see. Okay.
颜色对不对？ Hi! Oh my god, your hair! 啊，所有人都买了生日礼物，只有我没有。
其实给我说 It's okay.
How does my face look? How does my face look? 看不到。Why are we walking so fast? How does it look now? Does it look good in the daylight?
It looks like
Foundation.
heavy makeup.
What the hell? 有的爱，我们不可能模仿。
Hello. 1、2、3，高。
早该知道的我。
英语看。
Why are you so sad? Why are you so sad?
I find it to shine like a diamond. You'll go be favored, and if you don't need it, I gotta see you later.
Of the mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder, we ain't never getting older.
Quincy. Good girl. Bye-bye.
So guys, it's been a really long day. It is now 10 past 11 at night. This makeup has been on my face for more than 12 hours. So it's like right about like halfway through the 24-hour claim. So definitely I have gotten even a lot more, actually. A lot more oilier. Definitely I'm very shiny. I'm not too sure whether you can actually see it on the screen. But I'm basically really oily right on the cheeks, my nose and my T-zone. I definitely have like combination to oily skin, but it's summer here in Melbourne now and it's definitely really hot. So if I touch my skin, the foundation would come off. The other thing is you can see foundation has rubbed off completely over this area and here as well. So like near my jaw it has rubbed off, maybe from my hair, maybe from touching my face. I also had like runny nose, so this whole area, so the sides of my nose as well as the whole like cupid's bow area and my kind of chin just around my lips definitely rubbed off, and it left like kind of like an appearance of a mustache the whole day, so it's not too appealing of a look. Most of the foundation would break down like in a sort of like the same way at the end of the day for me anyway, so that's why I always bring myself like a touch-up powder, but today I didn't touch up at all. So I actually don't know what to say about it. Like I really do like the finish, so I probably will give it some more chances, and I'll probably definitely wear it on camera or something. When I don't have like a long day out, or maybe in the winter, I might continue to wear this, but I don't think it's 24-hour claim it's true in any sort of form. This is it. Remember to comment down below, did you buy this foundation, would you buy it, and why? And also give this video a big thumbs up if you did like it, and also subscribe to my channel and click that little bell next to it so that you receive a notification every single time I upload. And this is it for now, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!